Hello all, Tony here from Carton Cloud with another one of Tony's tips. This one actually come from the ideas portal. It was put in there, what people were looking for was an extra tab on the sales order filter page where you could actually filter on packed. Now let me show you. If I go warehouse and into sales orders here, I'm on the all tab here, and of course you can see I've got some in packed and there's some down the bottom. So what we've got here is we've got filter pages so we can come onto the tab for awaiting pick and pack, packing in progress, and also packed. Now this packed is a new one. Now the reason we thought this one was important is because we can actually go in under the customer settings and change a few things. Now let me just show you. If I go contacts, customers, and I come into Coast Coffee Roasters and I go edit down the bottom here and I come to the warehouse management. There's a couple of settings here. One is when do you want the purchase order product to deplete? Now this one I've actually got it depleted when the sales order is updated to dispatched. And then in conjunction with that, I've also got the next setting underneath, which is about status updates. I've come in here and I've put this one that I want the status to update to dispatched when the consignment leaves the warehouse. Now, if you just do WMS, you would actually have this one set to never. And you could actually go in and you would update the sales order manually. So with this one, I have when the consignment leaves the warehouse. So if I was to go back into warehouse sales orders and I was to go into my packed, if I went into the top one here, you can see that it will sit on this packed status and it will want somebody to come in and manually update it to dispatched if you are just WMS only. If you are transport, this will update to dispatched when either the consignment note is updated to in transit or the whole run sheet is updated to in transit, or also if the consignment was delivered and we got the POD. So it's fine if it's a local sort of delivery, and it's happening the same day it gets dispatched. So a lot of the times people will have it where it's sitting in packed status. Therefore, if we pack an order, and this is really important for people who do things like vintage wine, they might actually have an order come through which is sitting there in the warehouse for weeks, maybe even months if they've picked a certain vintage, and they actually don't want their storage to stop on that product until the product physically leaves the warehouse. Anyway, just another thing we've done to try and streamline the process and just make it easier, especially if you've got hundreds or even thousands of sales orders, and especially when you've got them all at different various stages and you want to see them all in one place. Cheers.